If you're going to create content, I think it's very important to focus on storytelling or sharing your story or your day. So to showcase your expertise, a talking head, something like this, is always a good way because people then can see you and, it just makes that better connection. Other types of videos that you could do is just voiceovers. You could do trending sounds. You could just have music and maybe a video and have a like inspirational quote at the top. So there's so many ways to do it. But most importantly, you can do it all on your phone. If you're going to do a talking head, I would recommend you use a microphone. This is a standard mic, the microphone headset that I get with my phone. And some people, you'll see in TikTok, some people keep the mic right here on screen. I prefer to just drop it slightly and then have it out of the screen, but it's still doing the work of picking up the sound much better than your actual phone would do. Then you can use the front camera. Ideally, you want to use the background camera because it's a much better quality camera. But what will happen there is you'll maybe find that after a few videos, when you look at the footage, you're not even in the screen, you're all over the place, or you're not, like sometimes it happens to me as well. You're like, there's nothing, like you're off the side. So if that's a little bit tricky, use the front camera if you have to, but ideally you want to use the back camera for quality. In this course, you will be asked to do as much content as possible. And it's just because by doing so much content and figuring out what works for you and what's your style, you will also know how you want to, do your content further on in the future. For example, I started off in a different location, but I really like this at the moment for talking heads, where it's a natural light coming in onto my face and my background is very dark. It is actually a walk-in wardrobe. But I've got a tripod set up and I've got my camera and my mic. If you don't have a tripod, just find a way of, getting your phone stable on something. Boxes would do if it works for you. And just make sure that the camera is at eye level. That is very important. The worst thing is if people keep looking up your nose, I don't think that is a good idea. So try and keep the camera on eye level. And if you're using the front camera, try to look at the camera itself and not at yourself on the display screen, because then it looks like this versus it looks like this. I hope this has helped you, and I hope you are as excited as I am about this course.